We are out and about at the county fairgrounds today because there is some big dig event going on, and thought it would be really fun for the kids to do. And a time just to get us out of the house, because honestly, everybody's been cranky until we just got out of the van and got here. So hoping this is a good family time that makes everybody happier, gives us something to do, some memories to make, and go enjoy this. There's actually a lot more people here than we expected, so it'll be fun to see what this is all about.
Sometimes when you take your kids out when they're fussy, that makes it way worse. You know, you're like, I should never have left home. It would have been much better to just stay home with the fussiness, put the kids in bed and let them take their naps. Other times it kind of works out and they get distracted, and I feel like this was one of those times where it kind of thankfully worked out.
I mean, because you never know. Like, it's like this can either get way worse or it can get better, and sometimes it's worth taking that chance.
For the record, my vote was to stay home and put them all in bed. Dana was to go out, and let's see like, I think that she need to keep distracted, and then we'll bring them home and put them out for naps after we get them all tired out.
I was open to staying home, but this week...
But you were right, I was wrong. They have some pretty cool stuff here, but the lines are really long and the horns are really loud. So we're trying to wait in line to go get like some excavating, like let the kids do some of that. Toby and Hallie had the right idea. You get to play in the dirt while we wait in line.
They did not clean this before I come cleaning it.
Is it a little dirty? They make concrete with this, or they put the concrete down on the road with this thing.
Daddy, this thing goes up and down.
Oh yeah? The event itself was much bigger than we expected it to be, which is good for them. But
I think it was bigger than they expected as well.
It was pretty crowded, pretty full, and the lines were not that long, just really slow.
We tried to like go back and forth. Like, I stayed in line first, so you went and looked at her truck with the kids, then you stayed in line so I could feed Livia.
The kids themselves, I don't think they cared. I mean, they were content to just sit wherever we were online and play in the dirt. You gonna go in? Go ahead, Chloe. No, you don't want to? You a little nervous to go in? It was more stressful for me to constantly be counting heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deanna's got Olivia, that's 7. Okay. And then like constantly, like kind of keeping your eye on it. So it was like sometimes it would just sit in the dirt like right next to us and wouldn't go anywhere, which is great. But a lot of the times they would like see a friend and they'd like want to go over and say hi or talk, and I couldn't lose my place in line, so I'd stay there. And other times they would just kind of like wander off. You're like, no, get back here. So
like lifeguarding? Did
it was, I am constantly scanning like a lifeguard, counting heads.
Usually when we're waiting for something, our kids just like are attracted to the dirt and the rocks and everything. They want to play in it, but usually we're not somewhere where that's like what we're there for. And so this time I was like, go right ahead. You might as well sit in the dirt and play with the rocks and everything.
We were planning on giving them baths afterwards anyway.
Yeah.
Put them in dirty clothes because we figured they'd be in the dirt.
So that kind of fit really well. We're like, sure, you can play in the dirt right now.
People have been finding like some candy and rocks in here.
Yeah, I think there's treasure buried in here.
If we find one,
yeah, if you find some of the rocks or candy, you keep some. I took them over to the big sand pile, the digging area. That's when I think they had the most amount of fun. But that's when it was most stressful for me, because I had all the 6 older kids by myself, and that place was crowded. Yeah, we've been waiting in this line since we got here, so it's been like a few hours, and we still have not much longer to go. I say we should just give up on this line, go walk around as a family, do some other stuff. But they're conflicted because they want to stay in line and go ride the cool trucks. Yeah, that part for me was no bueno.
I could tell you were starting to get stressed.
I was like, let's go. I don't care if we haven't done any rides. We've been here for hours. We're just going. So we're gonna walk around and look at stuff instead, because it's like nap time. The kids are tired. and I don't know how much longer they're gonna last. You girls look tired. You wanna go home and take a nap? You wanna go to sleep?
We did get the kids to walk around a little bit. We were like, all right, this one isn't working for us. Sometimes you just gotta change your plan. Even though we might be there in another hour, and we just figured we would drop it.
It was good to just start walking around rather than standing in line. It was good to like, all right, let's just move. Let's look at some other stuff. And there were shorter lines on the other side, and that worked out much better.
I think it was a good lesson in just like, you know what? Sometimes things just don't turn out to be what you expect, and you just kind of have to change course and make the best of what you can instead of moping about it and being upset that something didn't work the way you expected. I think actually they're getting good at waiting. So maybe we're teaching them some kind of good quality, or they're gonna grow up and always gonna have something for their kids, or always buy their kids
They're getting
something.
good at just sucking it up.
They are, they're doing good. But on the way out though, we saw that the lines for the helicopter were pretty short in comparison. And I've never gotten to see the inside of a helicopter, and I don't know when the next time we would get a chance to see the inside of a helicopter with the kids. So I figured that would be something to stop and look at and wait for.
I'm gonna stay in this line. Dana's in that line, and we'll see who gets there first while the kids play in the dirt. Olivia's got the right idea here. Just chilling, taking a nap, with all the honking and everything.
All the bumpy rocks are helping.
You're enjoying this time out, aren't you? It did not take long for our kids to fall asleep. They were so tired. I mean, they were ready for naps before we left. So when we got back to the car, we buckled them in. I think like shortly after we turned the car on, they got quiet. We're home. And it didn't take long for these kids to fall asleep. Chloe is out, Toby's out, and Kara's are all out. Normally we would take them inside and let them go down for naps inside, but I think in this case it's nice out. We're just gonna leave the car doors open and let them just sleep in the car and give everyone baths when they wake up.
And to finish off an okay day, we had okay dinner.
That's right. Do you want pepperoni pizza or do you want some cheese pizza? It's a dinner where you just need something and you're on your way home and you just need to pick something up and it just kind of needs to be ready. So, do you like this pizza, Zeke? That's kind of how everyone feels about it. Do you like it, Hannah? Hallie, do you like it? Toby, do you like it? Yeah?
I think today was worth it. I think going out
definitely.
and getting out, not just hanging around the house. Like, I was so tired.
It was nice weather, perfect weather.
It was.
Like, great day to be outside.
Yeah, so I mean.
Dirt.
In dirt. Who kid doesn't like to just play in dirt?
I like digging in the sand and getting on all the digging slugs.
I like it playing in dirt if I didn't have to wash all of them.
Right? That would be nice.
I washed all of them.
So, I just walked around and found some candy.
In the sand?
That's what I
treasures
did
in there?
too. I did that too. And we also get to keep them.
You get to keep it, it's the best part.
I'm not done find anything.
Really?
Yeah.
We're always learning, always growing as parents, and we have a lot to learn, and we appreciate you guys being a part of this journey and this story with us. If you're not already following along, we'd love to have you join us every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's new videos just about how do we grow together as a family team, overcoming all the obstacles and struggles that go with that, as well as enjoying all the successes and benefits of it too. So thank you guys for being a part of it, and we'll see you guys again soon. Bye.
Bye.